Hi friends, and welcome back to another lesson with me. We're on the topic of prepositions, and what we're trying to learn about prepositions today is that they can mean more, or they can have more than one function, basically. All right, let's get started. So, first of all, let's establish what exactly a preposition is. So, a preposition is a word that tells us where something is. Right? So, a preposition is a word that tells us where something is. In, around, on, above, next to, or below. These are all words used to tell us where something is. My jacket is that's used in the car. So, what is this doing? It's telling us where something is. Where is your jacket? In the car. Where is your jacket? Around the car. Where is your jacket? On the car. Where is my jacket? Above the car. Where is my jacket? Next to the car or below the car. Okay? So that's what you'd be learning. Now that's out of the way. Let's carry on. So, excuse me. Let's just do it one more time. So a preposition is a word that tells us where something is. For example, my jacket is in the car. My jacket could also be around the car or even on the car. Okay? Let's move on. It can also be a connecting word. A connecting word. So a preposition can also be a connecting word, which comes before a noun or pronoun and connects the rest of the sentence. So a preposition can also be a connecting word, which comes before a noun or pronoun. Let's read that one more time. It can also be a connecting word which comes before a noun or pronoun and connects the rest of the sentence. For example, I will call you after dinner. Here is our pronoun. And here is our noun. Right? So, we have our pronouns. So, not necessarily before all the time, because sometimes, like I said, in sentences, because here's another pronoun. So, I guess it could be, no, still not. But, so here's another pronoun. Here's a pronoun, and here's a noun. So, yes, it comes before a noun or a pronoun, but not in all instances, because you get sentences that have both nouns and pronouns, right? Like in this one, I will call you after dinner. In this instance, it comes before the noun, but is after the pronoun. Do you see that? But in a sentence with just a noun or in a sentence with just a pronoun, it would come before. But in the case where it has both, it will probably come before the noun. Okay? Let's carry on. Most prepositions tell about time, place, or movement, but some do not. So, most prepositions tell about time, place, or movement, but some do not. For example, so basically, as much as prepositions are words that tell you where something is, it can also tell you which is place. It can also tell you the time and the movement. For example, I will call you after dinner. After being time. Do you see that? I will call you after dinner. After is still a preposition. As far as we know, prepositions are words that tell us where something is. But how we use them in sentences can change that. Like here, I will call you after dinner. This is not telling us where. After, in this case, is a preposition because I can say I got off after the robots, telling you where I got off. But in this sentence, that's not what it says. It is not telling us where something is, but rather telling us about the time. I will call you after dinner. After is still a preposition. It's just the way that it's being used will change what it does. So instead of it telling us where something is, it tells us when. After dinner. And when is time. Let's look at our next example. The sunglasses on the table. So you see, this is a situation where the preposition tells us where something is. The sunglasses on the table. Where are the sunglasses? On the table. What time are you going to call me? After dinner. We walked across the wet grass. Across is a preposition, but in this context, it is used as a movement. We walked across the wet grass. All these words are prepositions. The table across from me. Where is the table? Across from me. That is a preposition. Remember I spoke to you guys about having a big box and having little boxes to make up this big box. That's the same concept here, or idea. Putting something into little boxes, breaking it down, makes it easier to understand, one, and explain. So, we have prepositions. And what are prepositions? Without a doubt, we are asking where is something. So if you think of a word that is a preposition, that is a word that has to tell you where something is. But sometimes the way the word is used may confuse you because it's not telling you where something is. But that word is still a preposition. It might not tell you where something is, but it can tell you about time, place, or movement. We walked across the wet grass. Across is a preposition, but it talks about movement. It doesn't tell you where something is. On the table, that tells you where something is, and it's a preposition. I will call you after dinner. After is a preposition, but it talks more about time than where something is. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on this little exercise with prepositions, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!